Hello everybody, welcome to AstroEdify. Today I am going to tell you about a very important secret dosha which impacts the marriage, affects the marriage and the relationship of a person, and most of the people don't know about it. It's very simple. It is seen from the Panchanga. How it is made, in what conditions it happens, we are going to see, and we are also going to apply this in respective charts in whose case the marriages have not functioned well. So let's start this video. If you want to book a consultation for yourself, you can go on this website. The link is given in description. So I'm going to discuss about a very important significant dosha. Dosha means a malefic combination which destroys a part of a life. So in this case, we are specifying only to the marriage and the relationship. And it is not any Mangal dosha or Guru Chandal yoga which most of you have heard about. I'm not going to discuss any of these things. I'm going to take one simple combination where we are going to analyze the tithi lord, and it makes Graha dosha or Panchanga dosha in the chart, and it is creating problems in marriage. That is all what we are going to see, and it is very simple to see. You don't have to just go on seeing other planetary alignments or whatever. They are secondary to this. So first analyze this. So there are certain concepts which I'm going to make you understand first, and then we are going to apply these rules in charts. So first here, see the tithi lord. Now the table here is shown below. Tithi governs the marriage of a person, relationship of a person, anybody. Okay. So it is a part of Panchang. I have made detailed videos about this in Astrology Basics. You can watch that. But I am saying here is that the tithi means the lunar day in which the person is born. Like you are born on a weekday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, whatever. Similarly, you are born on a lunar day at the same time, and there are 30 lunar days, 30 tithis according to the lunar cycle in a month. So and there are two phases. One is waxing phase of the moon, Shukla Paksha, and another is the waning phase of the moon, that is Krishna Paksha. So 15 tithis in each are considered, total making 30 tithis in a month. So here the table which is shown here, that let's suppose you were born on Shukla Dutiya. So Shukla means when the moon was waxing, and you were born on Dutiya means the second lunar day. So just see that moon is your tithi lord. So you just have to see the placement of the tithi lord in the birth chart and the Navamsha chart, mainly the birth chart, for analyzing the marriage. This is the main planet which is going to control your marriage and relationship. For anybody, whether male or female, it does not matter. The tithi lord governs your marriage. So let's suppose you are born on Chaturthi tithi, fourth day. So Mercury is the controller. Naumi tithi, Sun is the controller. Ashtami tithi, Rahu is the controller. So same day, just use the table and find out what is the tithi lord in your case, and see that planet in your birth chart, and that is the main planet which controls your marriage. Forget about 7th lord or Venus or Jupiter or whatever. They are important. I am not discussing them. That is not our point of discussion today. I am just going to tell you one simple concept. Tithi lord is the major controller of marriage and relationship for any person on this earth. And if that is well placed, marriage will be good. If that is badly placed, no matter how strong your 7th house or 7th lord or Venus or Jupiter are, you will have a bad marriage for sure. Guaranteed. So the thing here is that in the birth chart, you just have to see where my tithi lord is placed. This is first concept. Next here is whether it is entering into a dosha. So first is the Graha dosha. So this is the table for Graha dosha. So Graha dosha happens, let's suppose the tithi in which the person is born. The lord of that planet is sitting with any of these combinations. So let's suppose you are born on tithi of Sun. Pratipada means the first tithi or the Naumi tithi. So you were born in the tithi of Sun. So Sun is the controller of marriage. Now if Sun is sitting either with Saturn or Sun is sitting either with Mercury, it will make a Graha dosha. Or if it is sitting with both, it will make a very powerful Graha dosha. So it means that that planet which is controlling the marriage now gets afflicted. Dosha means it is under big malefic influence, and now that will create problems in your marital life or relationships. So that is, and this is for every planet. If you are born on, let's suppose, tithi of Jupiter, Panchami tithi or Triyodashi tithi, so Jupiter governs your marriage. Now Jupiter, if it is in relation with Rahu or Moon, then also it makes Graha dosha. It is a bad combination. People say that okay, Jupiter Moon is a good combination. It is, But it should not be your Tithi Lord. It should not be your Varesh. If it is your Tithi Lord or Varesh and they are sitting together, they will destroy either one of the things. Varesh means the weekday in which the person born. That governs your health and life. And Tithi governs your marriage. If Jupiter and Moon are controlling either of them and they are sitting together, you are bound to have problems sooner or later whenever their dashas start with respect to that area. Either it is the marriage part or it is your health part. That depends. So just see this table, refer this table for Graha Dosha. If your Tithi Lord is sitting with that planet which afflicts it, makes the Graha Dosha, then it is considered bad. It will create problems. And another dosha is Panchang Dosha. I have made a separate video on Panchang Dosha and Graha Dosha, watch that. But Panchang Dosha happens when, and it is also very simple, when your weekday Lord and the Tithi Lord are same, or if they are not same but these planets are sitting together and making a relation in the chart. So to give you an example, let's suppose you are born on a Sunday and you are born on Navami Tithi. So Navami Lord, Tithi Lord is also Sun and the Lord of Sunday is also Sun. So Sun is the controller of both Tithi and the Varesh, weekday. So weekday, the Varesh, we call that Varesh, that governs your health and longevity, how your overall health and life will be. And the Tithi governs your marriage. If the same planet is governing both of them, it undergoes Panchang Dosha. Panchang Dosha means that the planet has to make a choice. Either it will choose the health or the life of the person, or it will choose the marriage of the person. Its position in the birth chart will tell us that what it is choosing and what it is discarding. The area which it will choose, that will function fine, and the area which it will discard, that will suffer. So that is Panchang Dosha. And if let's suppose the planet is not same, they are different. Let's suppose you are born on Sunday, but you are born on Chaturthi Tithi. So Chaturthi Lord is Mercury. But now Mercury and Sun are together. So they make Panchang Dosha still. But now you have to see that Mercury is the controller of Tithi, means marriage. Sun is the controller of health and life. Now who is stronger? The one who is winning between these two. The area governed by that planet will be good, and the area governed by the planet which is losing, that will suffer. So if Mercury is losing with Sun in this example, then marriage will suffer, or vice versa. So that is how you have to see. Now I think that you understood the basic concepts. Now we will apply this in various charts so that you can see that how it is manifesting. So first chart which we are taking here is Marilyn Monroe's case. So Marilyn Monroe's case, very famous Hollywood actress, particularly famous for her acting as well as beauty, and she had 3 marriages, 3 known marriages and plenty of relationships. So how it is happening in her case, that marriage is not surviving, and I am just emphasizing on one aspect, that is the Tithi Lord. I am not going to discuss the placement of Jupiter or Mars or whatever, or 7th Lord, just one single aspect. Now see, she is born on Tuesday and she is born on Shashti Tithi. Shashti means the Lord of Shashti is Venus. So Venus is the controller of marriage and relationship in her case. Now Venus is considered very excellent for relationships and marriages. If you are born in Tithi of Venus, Venus will provide you opportunity for relationships and marriage in your life. But whether they will sustain or not, that is another altogether different question. So first of all, see that Venus is in 10th house, well placed. Then Venus is in 5th house in Navamsha, which is particularly seen for marriage and relationship, with Rahu in own sign, excellent. So it is in a situation where Venus is making opportunity for meeting plenty of people in life, having several relationships in life, okay, and that too from a very early age. That is Venus. But none of those relationships will survive and none of the marriages will survive. Why? Because Venus is in Graha Dosha. Why? Because Venus, first of all, see that it is not in conjunction with anybody, but Venus is in Nakshatra Parivartan with Ketu. So Nakshatra exchange with Ketu. Now see that Venus, if you are born in Tithi of Venus, refer to the table of Graha Dosha which I showed you. Venus, if it is in relation with Mars or Ketu, then it makes Graha Dosha. So here Venus is in strong Graha Dosha because Venus is in exchange of nakshatras with Ketu. So just like the sign exchange, like Rashi Parivartan is there, same way Nakshatra Parivartan is there. It is a very strong combination. So Venus and Ketu are in direct relation with each other. Okay, because they are exchanging the nakshatras and Venus enters a strong Graha Dosha. So if it is under strong Graha Dosha, no matter what, sooner or later relationships will become suffocating and full of discontentment, dissatisfaction, and they create a lot of suffering also, because Saturn and Ketu are looking at Venus, and at the end they finish off. So that is Venus, how it is placed. So that is how it is happening in her case. I am not going to talk about 7th Lord or Mars or Jupiter or whatever. I am just making you see that this one particular rule how you have to apply. Now if you see another case, this is Angelina Jolie's chart. So if you see, in her case, she is having the Tithi Lord as Moon, because she is born on Dashami Tithi. So Moon is the controller of Dashami, born on Wednesday. So Mercury is the controller of Wednesday. So in her case, Moon is the Tithi Lord governing her marriage. Now go to the Graha Dosha case. So Jupiter and Moon are together. So if Moon is in conjunction with Rahu, or Moon is in conjunction with Jupiter, and you are born in the Tithi of Jupiter, Moon, then it makes Graha Dosha. So in this case, this is a very strong, powerful combination. Jupiter, Moon, Mars for Cancer ascendant, it is a very strong, powerful Raja Yoga, Dhan Yoga, what not. It is an excellent combination, which has given her great successes, but it is very bad for relationship and marriage. So this is the reason people will confuse that, okay, Moon and Jupiter are friends, but why it is not bringing this? And I am not going to talk about other aspects by 7th Lord or Mars or Jupiter. And see, Jupiter for females governs the husband also. So Jupiter is well placed. Karak of marriage is strong, but you just see that it is undergoing a Graha Dosha. And not only this, Moon is dependent on Mercury also, because it is in the nakshatra of Mercury. Now Mercury is with Sun. So Mercury also is undergoing a Graha Dosha. So it shows that the planet Moon and Jupiter are together. Although Mars, Saturn, Rahu are looking at it, they are also further creating more damage on the Moon. But the major reason is Jupiter-Moon conjunction, which shows that it will provide plenty of opportunities to meet people in life, and really big people in life who are very successful. You are also successful, they are also very successful. But at the same time, you never end up having a long-term relationship or marriage. At the end, it finishes off. She married 3 times. All the marriages failed. And plenty of relationships apart from the marriages. None of them succeeded. So why? And despite that is what I'm making you see here. That here, this is a very strong combination, despite that it is bringing this. And the reason I told you, you can't justify this without this Graha Dosha concept. So that is happening in her case. So this is how it is manifesting in Jolie's case. Now if you see another chart, this is the chart of Hindi film industry actor Dharmendra ji. So in his case, what you see that he married twice. Relationships apart from that, I'm not counting that. But I am talking about 2 marriages. Both of them are going on. But if you see in his case, see the concept which I talked about, Panchang Dosha and Graha Dosha both are happening. So first of all, Sunday, born on Sunday, and Triyodashi Lord is Jupiter. So Sun and Jupiter are together. Now see, Sun and Jupiter are together. So the planet, Sun and Jupiter are together and they are in the ascendant. So Sun is the controller of health and longevity, and Jupiter is the controller of marriage and relationships. But since if you see who is stronger, both are strong. But if you see, say, are in first house is not your marriage. First house is you, yourself, your health, your body, your life, your longevity. So they will first focus on the longevity part, focus on the health part. And furthermore, the Lagna Lord is strong, Mars is exalted. So it shows that first of all, the natural choice will go towards saving the body, saving the life, saving the longevity. That is fine. Now who will suffer? Marriage will suffer. So he married twice. And both marriages are going on. The reason why both of them are going on, because Jupiter is Vargottam. Jupiter, which is the controller of marriage, it is Vargottam in the same sign in Navamsha, and it is in Lagna. Lagna means it is in directional strength, and it is not in association with malefics. Jupiter is not in association with malefics. Here also in Navamsha, not in association with malefics. So it shows that Jupiter has given 2 marriages, but both of them are sustaining. And but if you see that where the planet is damaging the area, then that is the family and married life. Otherwise, if you see by 7th Lord, Venus is well placed. He is not Mangali. 7th house is not having malefic association. What is the reason? This is the reason why two marriages happened, both of them are going on, other relationships happened, but the area which is getting damaged and which is suffering is the married part, not the health part. That is there. Next point here is that this is another case. It is my consultation case, and she married twice. Both of them, both the times the marriage ended in divorce. But why did that happen? So if you just see, in her case, the tithi lord is moon. Now moon, she is born in Dvitiya. So moon is in relation with Rahu, and it is in nakshatra of Rahu. No benefic association is going on moon also, but the Graha dosha is very powerful. So moon and Rahu are together. It shows that by no matter what, the marriage won't sustain very well. So, and it won't be a good marriage because moon cannot give a good emotionally contented, satisfied, caring, warmth full marriage. In this case, not possible. So moon and Rahu gave means marriage twice, but both the times it ended. It did not sustain. So, and if you see, by 7th house is containing Jupiter, 7th lord is fine. Here Venus, which is 7th lord, is exalted in Navamsha chart. Jupiter is in own sign. They are all fine. Here Sun, Mars, Saturn, they are making malefic combination, but I'm not getting into that. They are secondary. Major reason, the Lagna is not having malefic influence on 7th. But here major reason is Moon Rahu. This is the one concept which I am teaching you. So here Moon and Rahu are creating bad aspect for marriage. No matter what, marriage won't sustain. So 2 times marriage happened, both time it ended. Next part here is, this is the case of Jack Nicholson, very famous Hollywood actor. So in his case also, he married once for a very short duration. After that, he never married, and he had plenty of relationship. It's like literally uncountable relationships. So the thing here is that why did that happen? So his case also Panchang dosha is happening. So born on Thursday, born on Triyodashi Tithi. So Lord of Thursday is Jupiter, Lord of Triyodashi is Jupiter. So same planet is controlling both the cases. So Jupiter is making a bad yoga for marriage because it is in 7th house debilitated, being 6th Lord. Okay, so 6th Lord, 7th Lord, 8th Lord in relation, Jupiter and Saturn. And Jupiter is debilitated in 7th. 7th house is the house of marriage and relationships. So plenty of relationships happened because of Mars Rahu in 5th house. Excellent for plenty of relationships. But none of them will survive no matter what. And Lagna is not bad because Lagna also governs your health. So if you are looking at, okay, Jupiter is governing the health part, why it is not creating health? Why means health in the sense, health issues can be there, but longevity. He is 83, 84 years old. Or 86 years old, I think. Yeah, 86 years old, 1937. So the thing here is that longevity is fine because Lagna, Jupiter is looking at the Lagna, being the 9th Lord. And Lagna Lord is well placed. In Navamsha also, the Lagna is Lord is very strong, Mercury. So it shows that, okay, the Lagna is fine, means the body and health will be okay. But the point about marriage will be bad because Jupiter is in 7th. 7th house is the house of marriage. It will destroy the marriage in this case. And in Navamsha also, Jupiter is 7th Lord of marriage and relationships, making the Graha dosha again. Because Jupiter is in conjunction with Moon, you also have to look the Tithi Lord Graha dosha in Navamsha chart also. So they are also, Jupiter and Moon are in 6th and making the Graha dosha. So in his case, plenty of relationships, none of them survived. 5-6 children from different women every time, and many relationships in life, but none of them are sustaining. So this is the reason, and you can see just by one single fact from the rule which I told you, the Graha dosha part and the Tithi Lord part. You don't have to judge any other aspects, whatever. You just see from this, and you will come to know that, okay, why such and such thing is happening. So I hope you understood and learned from this a new technique, new method to simply analyze in anybody's case the part of marriage and relationship. Okay, that's all from my end today. If you are new to my channel, subscribe below for more Facebook posts, Instagram and reels. You can associate with my Facebook page, Instagram and website. Their links are given in description. Otherwise, we'll meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye and thank you.